penultimate contest. 6 3-minute rounds of boxing in the welterweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the black cloth shorts trimmed with white. At the weight he scaled 10 stone 2 pounds. From 37 contests he has 25 wins, 11 of those wins coming by way of knockout and 12 defeats. He comes to the ring this evening as the current and reigning super lightweight champion of Hungary, presenting from his nation's capital Budapest, the sticky man, Zoltan Szabo. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the white cloth shorts, trimmed with gold and silver. At the weight he scaled 10 stone, 3 pounds 9 ounces. A perfect, unblemished record this evening, consisting of 9 contests, 9 wins. 4 of those wins coming by way of knockout, presenting from Failsworth, Danny the Wolf Wright. Timekeeper of the bell, Chris O'Connor. Referee Darren Sargentson from Manchester. 6 3-minute rounds.
Well, as you both know the rules, keep it clean. Don't let anything low, watch your heads. When I say break, take a step. Most importantly, defend yourself all the time.
Here we go then, and like you said before, Terry, Danny should get a few rounds in there tonight.
Yeah, and he's fighting someone with a winning record as well, which is always nice to see on these types of shows.
Yeah, he'll certainly be looking to make a statement in there tonight. He's just edging towards those titles, isn't he, Danny? You know, he's impressing everyone along the way, and tonight's another step for him. Yeah, and nothing people like sparring with Anthony Crawler, Terry Flanagan. When those fighters, if you impress against those fighters in sparring, they will talk about you, and it just generates a little bit of a buzz around your name. Szabo's known as the sticky man, as Michael Pass mentioned, so we'll see if he sticks around for a few rounds. Yeah, and he's certainly showing a bit of intent early on. Danny just establishing that jab, the right hand coming over the top as well.
And Danny's been the full 6 rounds in his past 2 fights, so he's used to this distance now. He knows what to expect.
And I think they're just waiting to unleash Danny, you know, put him in for those titles. He's impressing every time he's out, and he's showing improvements, which is a massive thing as well.
Yeah, and he's throwing in some nice right hands with good intentions in this round as well, working his way through the gears.
Nice right hand over the top landing.
Keep it tight. Stay close to him.
And as you'd imagine, with 25 wins and 12 defeats, Szabo's got a win some, lose some record. He puts a little bit of form together, then a few fights in Hungary, Russia, Germany, and various places, so he's well travelled.
Yeah, and he's showing some intent in there, which is good. It's exactly what Danny needs at this stage of his career. Got big support as always, Danny, behind us as well.
A couple of nice jabs have got in from Wright as well. He's looking to set the right hand up with those jabs.
Yeah, nice upper body movement as well to get out of the way of shots that Szabo's throwing back at him.
And as you say, his supporters are quite infused about this fight.
Nice right hand again. It's a good step up for him. Already you can see he's stepping up to the plate. Danny's first to the punch. Nice right hand landed on the inside as well.
Yeah, Szabo's got that hands down style. He's taken a few shots, but he still looks fairly confident enough to throw his own punches as well.
Yeah, and defensively, Danny's looking good as well. He's taking a lot on his gloves. Szabo's thrown a lot, but he's not landed many shots yet. Nice work again from Danny Wright. Yeah, he boxed on the lead show, didn't he, at Elborough, where Josh Warrington won his world title. So he's seen the big stage, and you can see that's where he wants to be, and he's certainly got the talent to get there.
Yeah, he beat Mikai Saki in that fight over 6 rounds, points decision win, and like you say, it's a nice occasion to box on those type of shows.
Yeah, and Saki's another one with a winning record, wasn't he? You're going into that, and he still has a winning record. You know, he's a very good fighter, and you could have seen a title on the line for that one with the calibre of fighters in there.
Yeah. And like you say, just getting the experience of being on that type of show, being around the world title fight, it's something that he can go back and think about, and something that he can aspire to reaching that type of level.
Yeah, and when you look at the undercard for that, you know, you had Mark Heffer on there, the VIP fighters that people really believe in going out there to win titles and go up to a high level, and Danny's sort of in the same level as them, and they're all getting there now.
Yeah, even Warrington himself, like you said, he set an example for these fighters to emulate and to follow. Szabo standing up between rounds, that might just be a personal preference of his.
10 seconds, scores. Seconds out.
Settle down now, Dan.
Round 2.
Joining us on commentary, Sean Ben Mulligan, and what do you make of that first round from Danny?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I think he started a little bit tense and that, but as he's relaxing into it now, he seems to be finding his time and that, and it's coming together now.
And what do you make of Szabo as an opponent from what you've seen of him so far?
Yeah, it's good. Obviously, people have said tonight he's a dangerous opponent and that. You know, he's knocked out Stephen Armand in the past, and obviously Stephen Armand's a quality operator, so it's a proper test for Danny, innit? But as we're seeing now, he's coming through it.
Just a time out of the gum shield. Came out from Szabo from a huge left up from Danny.
Yeah, good shot that. Never seen that happen before where he knocked the gum shield out.
And how important is it to get an opponent that's going to come and fight? You know, you've had a couple of them so far as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think Danny's at that level now, isn't he? So obviously he wants a bit of a test, doesn't he? Like, and this is a proper test, so don't want just some kid that's going to come and survive, or he's going to blow away in a couple of rounds. So obviously it's going to take him to that next level.
And what do you make of Wright's style as a fellow fighter? Is it something that you enjoy watching?
It is, yeah, it is. I've sort of got a similar style myself. He's a sort of come forward fighter, and it's exciting, innit? It's fan friendly. But but obviously he's not just a come forward fighter. He's clever as well. He's a lot better than like just a fighter that's just going to come forward and take shots. He don't really get hit much himself.
As you're speaking there, he landed a nice right hand to the head. He's gone to the body a couple of times as well in this round. He's really warming into this one.
Yeah, I think that's what he should do, target that body, because obviously this kid's he's tough to the head, so if he works that body, slow him down, and then obviously he can start hitting him to the head later on in the fight. That's it.
Szabo's last fight was a win over Tamas Lasker. He won a retirement in 2 rounds. He fought in a place called Morrison's Pub in Hungary. Sounds like a decent venue. I'm hoping it was an official fight and not just some barroom brawl.
Yeah, flipping that, yeah. Wouldn't surprise you though the way he looks with it, but nah, definitely, like I say, he's obviously I wouldn't say it's a 50-50 fight. Obviously Danny's a hot prospect in this one, but certainly it's a test, and it's going to stand Danny in good stead this. Shot.
He's picking his shots well now, Danny. You know, he's settled into this one in the second round, not wasting anything.
Oh no, definitely not. No, he's like I say, he needs to relax, doesn't he, and just place his shots, pick his shots, not rush nothing, and he could get him out of there.
And he's letting Szabo take the initiative. He's letting him push him back, but he's counter punching off the ropes, and that's a smart move.
Yeah, of course.
Lovely right hand over the top.
Great shot, great shot. He's hurt there.
And that's exactly what you're talking about, Terry. He was letting Szabo throw shots, and then he's just quality of work from Danny is far superior.
Yeah, he worked that right hand well, didn't he? He sustained a little bit of pressure, then sprung his own trap. And now he's the one on the front foot looking to push Szabo back.
Yeah, very good round. Danny's on top in that round, there's no doubt about that.
Definitely. Yeah, we've seen quite a big right hand. Obviously, as we know, this kid's very tough, so took it, but don't think he'd take them all night long.
Yeah, and the corner seem pretty happy with the work Danny's done so far as well, and rightly so.
Yeah, it's been nice to watch. It's been pleasing on the eyes. Like you said, in that previous round, he absorbed a little bit of pressure, didn't really take any shots, and responded with his own cleaner punches. Szabo's still on his feet between rounds. That must be just a personal preference. He's got a stool there that he's not bothering to use. So, is that something you'd have to keep between rounds, Ben?
I think you get that minute, don't you? You get that minute for a reason to recover as much as you can for the next round. So I think they're making the most of the stool, but I don't know. Every fighter's different, aren't they? So, it's entitled to each fighter.
Nice right hand from Danny to start the round.
Szabo landed his own right hand there as well. He's come out with a bit more purpose in this round. His second right hand as well.
Yeah, he's definitely, like I say, he's here to win, innit? So, yeah, like I say, he's here to win, innit? It's a proper fight, innit? So, he's not just certain. Danny's not just going to walk through him as we've seen. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's good.
Yeah, it looks like he had that bad round the last time out, especially the last minute of the round, and his corner team have told him to come out and try and take a bit of initiative. A couple of right hands, but now Wright has got him back on the back foot a little bit.
Yeah. Lovely uppercut, the lead uppercut with that left hand landing. That's one thing about Danny Wright. He doesn't waste a lot. He's very accurate with his punches.
Yeah, definitely. He's not just a pressure fighter that just throws an up, picks his shots, and I think when he plants his feet and picks his shots, that's how we get him out of there.
And I think he's realised with Szabo's low left hand that the right hand's there for him as well. He's just landed his own overhand right, and then he tried switching it to the body.
Good shot, yeah, definitely. Yeah, you're right, Terry, obviously. He's caught him with that now.
Good right hand, and the gum shield's gone for the Burton again.
Good jab there from Danny. That's it.
Lovely right hand. That right hand's having success every time he throws, like you said, Terry. The left hand of Szabo's low.
Yeah, that block counter, that's working. And that's obviously Danny's style. He's sort of like a come forward counter puncher, isn't he? So, yeah, he just needs to stick to what he's doing.
Quick break in the action because his gum shield went out of his mouth again. We've had two gum shields going onto the ring in this fight, and then the earlier incident of the gum shield tonight. So the gum shield's been the story of the night so far.
Yeah.
Lovely right hand over the top again. He's really loading up now, Danny, isn't he, with those shots? Putting a lot of power behind them.
Yeah, the ones that are getting through are big shots, you know what I mean? Obviously, it shows how tough this kid is.
Lovely left hook again from Danny Wright.
Yeah, good for Wright today. He was landing the right hand before, now he's gone for the left hook and landed that as well. So it's good to see a two-fisted approach.
Yeah, definitely. A proper fight, this.
Obviously, there's only 2 years between them, but Szabo looks more than a couple of years older than him. He's had a tough one to fight, Szabo, but he's gritting his teeth in this one.
Yeah, and he's going to have to, I think. Danny's got real intent in there.
Good defence.
He's shown good defence at times tonight, hasn't he, Danny? Just tucking up with his elbows, taking shots on his gloves and his arms.
Yeah, definitely. That's, like I say, that's Danny's style, innit? That block counter. Catches you off guard. If you throw a shot, but you hand back to the chin and you're blocking counters, then he's got a good chance of knocking anyone out.
Yeah, and he's showing his skills now. He's stepping up in levels as well, isn't he? Because his opponents are throwing a lot more shots at him, and like you said, he can just catch them and then counter.
Yeah, therefore that's been the best out of him, which he's doing here now. Boxing, obviously, brilliant so far. He's not really put a foot wrong, so he just needs to keep doing what he's doing, and he'll win comfortable or he'll get him out of there.
Looks comfortable in the corner as well, Danny Wright.
Yeah, his team look very happy with the way things have gone so far as well.
Yeah, therefore, obviously Danny's got a good team behind him. Ben Lancaster there in the corner. Obviously Ben's the top trainer and that, so I think they've been with him through the amateurs and that, so they gel well together, so they're taking in what's being said in the corner.
He's judging the distance nicely as well, Danny.
Yeah, Szabo's come out looking to land a few shots of his own in this round as well. He did that at the start of the last round, then it kind of petered out a little bit, so it'll be interesting to see how he tries to keep that up as the round progresses.
I think Danny's realised that Szabo telegraphs his shots a little bit, and when he's switching to the body, you can see his body shape changing. Danny's picking him off now.
Yeah, good right into the head. I don't think it hurt Szabo. It just kind of discombobulated him a little bit. He had to get his feet back under himself.
Yeah.
Nice little right hand by Szabo. He snuck that one in, so he's having his most effective start to a round so far we've seen.
Yeah, he just needs to be careful. Obviously, yeah, he's, you know, this kid's not just. He's definitely no mug, is he? So Danny just needs to stay switched on, and you know, when he throws, think defence as well as offence.
A couple of shots there up close again from Szabo. Sends a sweat spraying onto us.
And Szabo's a perfect opponent, isn't it, for someone at Danny's stage? Because he's going to come and win. Obviously, Danny's a far superior fighter, but he's giving Danny something to think about, and he hasn't had that too much in his career so far.
No, definitely, I agree with you. I mean, you sort of get to that level, you sort of, he's on that fringe point now of titles, isn't he? So, you know, you need these tests. You don't just, like I said before, you don't just want someone that's going to come and tuck up and survive, or on the other hand, someone that you're just going to blow out in a couple of rounds. So, he's being made to think here. Shot there from Szabo.
Yeah, he's landed a couple this round, hasn't he? He's probably had his best round of the fight so far.
Danny just needs to get back to what he was doing best. You know, in the opening few rounds, get behind that jab and then work off it and land his shots.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, you know, you go swimming, you get wet, don't you? So, you know, we're always going to take it, especially with Danny's style. Obviously, it's like I say, it's a fan-friendly style. So you know, you are going to get caught, but Danny just needs to be careful here, because obviously the kid looks like he can punch as well.
He looks like he's trying to re-establish himself for the last 20 seconds of the round, right?
Good body shot there from Danny. I think that he's sort of backing off there now, so I think that's what he needs to do. Just keep chopping that tree down, and there you go.
Nice work again.
Good shot.
Working now. Make it work with you.
You can see he's loving it in there, though. He's loving having a little bit of a tear up.
Yeah, definitely. He's obviously where he's most comfortable in it, in there, and you know, you see, he's like you say, yeah, he's enjoying it, and you know, it's competitive, and that's obviously what Danny wants now at this stage of his career.
And talking of people who love a tear up, when are you next out?
In my last fight, July the 28th, I broke 2 bones in my left hand, so I'm just recovering from that now, but it's more or less fully healed now, so I'm hoping to be out start of November, end of October.
Okay, here we go for the 5th round. Szabo might want to build on what he did in the previous round, where he had a few moments of success.
Yeah, like you say, it was, you know, last round, Danny just took a few little shots there in the last round, but obviously nothing that bothered him, and he just needs to just get back to doing what he was doing, and obviously he's getting plenty of success.
Plenty of sweat coming off, right? We've been covered in it a couple of times. We got some blood on us before, so it was like a typical night out in Trafford tonight.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the last time I was around this area after dark.
Yeah.
Don't want to know.
Yeah, trust me, you don't. I'll never get on a tram again. But it's been interesting the past couple of rounds for Wright. He's had a few problems to figure out. Szabo's given it a real go, but then takes a right hand.
Yeah, great shot there from Danny.
Doesn't want to load up now, though. Now he's had that success.
No, definitely not. You know, I don't want to don't want to look for that knockout, does he? Because obviously when you look for it, it never really comes, does it? Just let things happen natural, and you know, if he's going to knock him out, it'll be natural. Good shot there from Danny.
Yeah, just a clash of heads on the inside then from both of them. Shot with the right hand.
Yeah, nice right hand from Wright there. The pace has dropped a little bit, and he seems to be picking his shots a little bit more now.
Love this straight right hand again, and that certainly hurts Szabo.
Yeah, definitely. Danny can't miss with that right hand tonight, but like I say, he just seems to be just eating him, doesn't it? It doesn't seem to be affecting him, and obviously the big flush shots.
Yeah, Danny just gave him a little smile then after he landed that right hand, and he got a smile back. I think they're both loving leathering each other.
Yeah, they both, you know, like I say, Danny's obviously caught him with a lot more shots like, but he's taking them well.
And Szabo seemed to stiffen up a bit under that right hand, but then he composed himself well. He seems a pretty tough guy. Someone you wouldn't mind seeing in British rings a bit more often.
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't class this kid as he's not a journeyman that just comes to survive. He's caused a lot of people problems, wouldn't he?
Yeah, very good matchmaking this for Danny.
Yeah,
like I said earlier, he's not everything his own way.
Definitely. Good shot again there from Danny.
Nice body shot.
I mean, Szabo's just trying to tuck up a little bit now, try the odd left hook and the odd right hand. He must know he's coming into the final straight of the fight, so he's just trying to conserve some energy for the last round.
Yeah, obviously, you know, I think every time he most time that he throws, if he doesn't land, he gets countered and he gets hit with big shots. So, obviously, Danny's won every round, Danny, so he just needs to see it through now.
Yeah, final round coming up. Szabo reminds me a bit of Stevie Bell, obviously not as good looking as Stevie, but he's got that look about him.
Yeah.
He could be twins.
Yeah, he does actually.
Sorry about that, Steve.
Yeah, I'm not sure Belly would appreciate that.
He's a good looking guy. He's like a less good looking version of Bellos.
Hashtag VIP Boxing Live on Twitter. Let us know what you think. Comment on the YouTube stream and the Facebook stream as well. Get your comments read up. Twitch.tv/VIP Boxing as well. We're live across multiple social media platforms tonight. And Periscope as well.
10 seconds, corners.
On Twitter. Hashtag VIP Boxing Live.
For the 6th and final round.
Here we go then. The last round of this enthralling contest between two guys that have really put it on the line a bit tonight, haven't they? Both taking some big shots, but Danny's just outclassed Szabo at times.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's been a great fight this to watch. Great shot there from Danny.
Good right hand by Danny right there. You say it's been a good workout as well.
Yeah, it's been intense, hasn't it? Obviously, this kid's, you know, he's stood in front of him and he's took shots and he's given shots back. So, obviously, yeah, it's been like Luke said before, great matchmaking this.
Yeah, and being the type of pro he is, Danny will be happy with this. You know, Mickey Saki last time out, and now Szabo in that he's got some good rounds under his belt, and that's what he wants. He doesn't want to be blowing people out. He's learning every time and getting ready to step up for those titles against guys that are going to throw shots back at you like this.
Yeah, of course it is. It's natural progression, isn't it? Obviously, you know, you won't want to fight this kid in your first 5 fights. You know, he's a dangerous opponent. So, you know, they pick this opponent at a perfect time, and this will take Danny on to that next level, whatever that will be.
Yeah, and we see plenty of prospects step up in levels and get beat when they fight for titles, but Danny's kind of found that in-between level so far, hasn't he? You know, getting opponents that are here to win just before he steps up for titles, so he'll be ready for that over the longer distance.
Yeah, definitely. You need these type of opponents, because I think some fighters make the mistake where, you know, they might win the title, but staying at that level and keep going, you know, above and beyond that level. And sometimes fighters have not gained that experience before they win the title, and, you know, they win it and then they defend it and they get beat, so they fall to the back of the room then. But this will stand, you know, Danny in good stead for the future.
Nice left up there as we come towards the last minute of the round there from Wright.
Good defending there from Danny. Good shot.
With Danny being only 22 as well, he's coming up to his 10th fight, so that's a good few fights he's rattled off already.
Shot again there. Yeah, he's been busy, and he obviously lives the life. He's a true professional, so he's you know.
Szabo's gum shield's come out for the 3rd time after taking a left up.
Szabo needs to get himself to the dentist and get a proper gum shield, doesn't he?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I think he's got one of those ones that you put in the boiling hot water and then just hope it fits.
Yeah, it's a Sports Direct in it, and I don't think he's balled the kettle either.
And I used to always have to cut the ends off, and I'd end up cutting my mouth to bits when I got a punch.
Yeah, definitely. Horrible, you know. I'd rather just not have one in.
final warning from referee Darren Sargent, and it'll be a point off if that gum shield comes out again. Not that it'll make much difference.
No, it's just shut out in it. So yeah, it's not like it's close.
Danny's won every round so far. He's not been all his own weight.
No. Like I say, Danny just needs to just be clever here and just pick his shots and don't risk nothing.
Yeah, nice left hook to the body there by Wright. They came close.
Yeah. Great fight.
There we have it then, and what a good fight that was. Well, Danny Wright certainly won that, but he didn't have it all his own way like we said before. It was a good test for him tonight. A good little step up and a little progression for him, ticking those boxes before he gets unleashed on the big stage.
Yeah, brilliant test that, great fight to watch, great fight for the fans, and obviously the main thing, great fight for Danny. So yeah, definitely that'll put him in good position for the future. Fair play to Szabo as well, great opponent.
Yeah, and Terry said it earlier, he's certainly someone I'd like to see on these shows again. Testing some of the other prospects we've got around the weight.
Oh, 100%, yeah, prospects will be watching this and I'm sure there'll be a few thinking, I don't fancy him yet. So yeah, he's very, tough and no mug.
We can have a whip round as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, upon Darren Sargent's insistence, let's hear it for both boys, possibly fight of the night. Danny on the up, and Zoltan has won and lost his national title 3 times, so we thank Zoltan for visiting and Danny for putting on a great performance too. Fabulous. Well done, guys. After 6 extremely hard-fought rounds of boxing, referee Darren Sargentson has scored the contest 60 points to 55 points for your winner. Now undefeated in 10 professional contests, the pride of Wales with indeed the Wolf, Danny Wright. And I'm sure with Danny you'd like to thank Zoltan Szabo, ladies and gentlemen, indeed, the sticky man. The scoreline doesn't represent the actual content of the fight, but it was great. Thank you.
As Michael Pat said, sometimes the scoreline doesn't always reflect what we've seen. That was a tough workout from Danny Wright against a guy who certainly came to have a goal. And despite the fact Danny Wright's had high quality sparring before in the past with someone like Anthony Fowler and Terry Flanagan, he'll learn more from that fight than he would have done in those rounds of sparring. Someone actually came, tried throwing some punches back at him and gave it a bit of a go.